Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
And today we are covering an album, I'll say an artist that has been requested a lot, Freddie Gibbs. Mm-hmm. This album, alongside with Pinata, have been highly requested on the channel. And Freddie Gibbs, you don't know too much about Freddie Gibbs, I don't think you do.
I just know that he looked pretty mean in that album that you always had here, the black and white.
Yeah,
and he's sitting there with
that's Pinata.
That's Pinata. Yeah, he looks like a mean dude. So
he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
He I followed him on Twitter, on Instagram. He was known for posting the most wild shit on his Instagram stories. I'm sure if you guys are Freddie Gibbs fans, you know about his Instagram stories. I think he ended up getting banned off Instagram.
Really?
I don't know if he made another one or if he came back, but at one point he got banned. Some of the funniest stuff. There's compilations out there on YouTube, I'm sure. But The Alchemist, who is the other half of this record.
Yeah.
You don't know much about The Alchemist.
No, I just know that he's a legend.
Legendary producer.
Legendary, and I've heard the name.
Been around for a while.
Long time, yeah.
Very influential, worked with lots of artists. Alchemist, Freddie Gibbs, Fred, Alfredo.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. You've seen the album cover.
I like it, and it made me hungry.
I'm very hungry.
We shouldn't have gone into this hungry.
Yeah, I don't have the physical copy. This is not real. But I've been wanting to get this on vinyl because it's a nice, short, sweet project, and 10 tracks. I don't think it has any flaws. I love it a lot. Came out during COVID. And I played the shit out of it. It was one of my COVID albums. I have a list of COVID albums.
Oh, wow.
And I associate it with that time being locked in the house. I'm excited for you to get into it.
I am too. And you gave me a little bit of knowledge beforehand that usual production for Mr. Gibbs was more of a...
Yeah, I mean he's changed his sound a good amount of times.
Yeah.
So I just think it's cool to see his evolution through these records, and I know we're starting at one of his more recent ones, but if you go back to early on in his career, he was on a very different style of production.
Yeah, and
it's cool to see him evolve and then work with these other producers like Madlib and The Alchemist and everything. So yeah, excited for you to hear this, and I did play you a snippet of something off his first record, so you did get a taste of what he used to sound like then.
Yeah, and that was good. I liked it. I did.
It was good sounding stuff, but this is just, it's different. This stuff is different. So, track number 1, 1985.
Well, bro, so don't say that. Fuck that. I'm going to get a whooping anyway. It don't make no goddamn difference.
I like that. Whoa.
Yeah, don't lose the beat, motherfucker. Take that garbage out.
Don't lose the beat, motherfucker. Take the garbage out.
Yeah.
Fuck, digging this.
Check.
Production off the bat.
Yeah.
Quarter thing to a whole thing, whole game working. Hit a bitch with that extended clip with that revolver shit, it serve the same purpose. Drop the check on the bit, many niggas be looking like baby mamas in these Maseratis. Bitch, I fuck up your face with a razor, I make sure your motherfucking family can't do your body. Nigga thugging this shit, put my blood in this shit, prick my finger, Alfredo Illuminati. Police caught him with a whole thing, now they stitching main, whole game working. Gangland made a lane in it, and my name in it, it's a game murder.
I love that piece.
Crack files, bitch, I got him up at the vault. 1985, Michael Jordan, bitch, I travel with a cocaine circus. Flow God level like a nose speak, I make a song, weep, I got the game hurt. Bitch. Yeah. Check. Need to check.
That was a cool starter.
Yeah, cool intro. I really like Freddie Gibbs for his delivery and flow. I think it's very
very unique.
Well, that is a tough instrumental to rap over.
Yes.
I would say. It's not a very conventional beat in any way.
No, and you know why? Where the guitar enters, it
yeah, like
right?
to be able to rap over that at that level is something pretty amazing. And Alchemist's production is top notch, and I think it's a good little intro to get you into the project.
Yeah, no, and I think it was nice and short and concise. I think the looping, or is it that's The Alchemist? I mean, whatever he used for that guitar and all that kind of stuff, the sample.
Yeah,
obviously, right. he used the right one. That's the guitar sound you want to use.
Yes, yeah.
Like, you know, I like Mike Dean, but I'm tired of that
Getting a little bored of the fuzz, this typical fuzz
and way back and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That was 70s.
Yeah.
Like, it was really cool to use, right? Something else I wanted to say. He did say, because I said at the beginning, on Pinata, he looks like a mean guy. He says, bitch, I fuck up your face with a razor. So there is a tad.
He'll fuck you up.
He'll fuck you up, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
He'll definitely. He's I was just saying you said he's a tough guy. I said he's also a really funny guy. Track number 2, God is Perfect.
All right, check it out.
Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that blood out of Sabana, I pray to Mecca. Sipping tiki in my kiki, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Top notch bitches on my roster, get the most and not the lesser. Yes, sir.
That was great.
I didn't want to speak on this shit, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I fuck with this rapper, my niggas still selling cocaine now. Big sticks long in the bitch, golf ball holes in the shit. Big fin ball in this bitch, this one really burn her all in the six. Had a pipe, but should've wore a diaper when I hit him, left his drawers full of shit. Nigga blow it up, the game blown down. Yes, I'm microphone check, 1, 2, mic check.
That's just so catchy.
Yeah. I pray to Mecca, all this gang shit in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the brick, repress a brick, it ain't no pressure. Bitch, with a watch and a chain, that bitch.
This is all Freddie? Yeah. All of it? Wow.
4 days straight, but a nigga never claim that bitch. I be talking that shit like I'm bulletproof. Just couldn't aim that shit. Fuck nigga, microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker.
Yeah, one of the catchiest choruses of this one.
I pray to Mecca.
Fucking love this one. Love it.
Check, 1, 2, mic checker. All this gang shit in my brain. I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the brick, repress a brick, it ain't no pressure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Yo, I just like to say, you know, my man King Smoke.
Oh, I see. Something's coming up right now. Cool. There's a beat switch here in the.
Yeah. Just to close off the song.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, man, I love The Alchemist. He's got some great ideas when it comes to production.
That was a really fucking good song.
Great, yeah.
I shouldn't have swore. Your mom told me not to swear anymore.
It's fine. It's it's showing that you're passionate.
I know, but I got to use a better word. That song was.
No, you gotta say it's fucking good.
Yeah, I know, but man, that was so good. His flow, he changed a couple times.
He changed his flow a lot on that track.
But he also changed his voice a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
I thought it was a different
Like,
person. Yeah.
because
mic check 1, 2, mic check. Oh my god, that is the real. That is so hooky there, man.
Yeah, and I think it's really cool having the like I said, the Alchemist production, like this style of production with that lyrical content.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas you'd picture this lyrical content on some heavier, more trap inspired beats. Or some older
90s stuff, right?
Yeah, 90s or I'm thinking like early 2000s, like that style.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to hear it on something like this, and like tracks that have guitar and chopped samples.
I know.
And it's like he just absolutely kills that track. Track number 3, Scotty Beam.
Oh yeah, man. I'm getting what you're saying here now.
The samples
are just.
The revolution is the genocide. Your execution will be televised. You was busting that police before Queen and Slim, that's on the fin. Let off 50 shots at the squad car and get in the wind. Told the Gary police in 05 that I got more guns than them. The revolution is the genocide. My execution might be televised. Cross niggas like Bubba Chuck, I never gave a fuck. Hook shot a hole like Kareem, but I never lead the bucks. It hurt to say I miss you, the real ones always be
I like the fucking lyrics, man.
Yeah. Most niggas fold in the
easy for me to follow, man.
Be your own damn homies, Judas set Jesus up. Yeah.
Great storyteller.
Yes, exactly.
Made a sex tape with your bitch, that pussy televised.
Thrill 5 in my yayo. Subject to let a bitch know the line off the dashboard of my
He's quiet.
Right now, yeah.
I think they nabbed him.
You need a dictionary when you write your raps.
There we go.
But to the penitentiary just for 100 seconds. Big bag of chronic like I'm sacking up at Interscope. My pistol polish, any problems, I'ma pull it hoe. Bitches looking at me, shawty wanna see my soul. All my jewelry on, she only see my gold. XL weed shipping from the west. My brain begin to seize when I'm needing rest.
I like that exhale.
Kobe Bryant when we speaking very best. I pray for Gigi, wonder if she'll get to see me next.
I like the Kobe and Gigi line. That was I love the Alchemist use of guitar, man. He's fucking brilliant with this. That was another great track, man.
Awesome track. Freddie Gibbs, his storytelling is like you were saying. It's really easy to follow.
It's very easy to follow, man.
He's not going over your head too much, and The Alchemist really brings this. I don't know. I love that track, the production the style that he chose with that very like dreamy piano sample.
Yeah.
And it just makes the lyrics sound so. It's such a cool combination. It's like one of those things that. Sorry, I was cut you. I didn't want you to cut off.
No.
It's like one of those things that you don't expect to work. Like, the heavy lyrical content and the softer production. It's kind of like a sweet and salty thing. Like, when people like they'll dip McDonald's fries in a milkshake.
Yes.
And you're like, why are you doing that? But it's good.
Well, I just had I don't eat chocolate a lot, and I had a bit of a chocolate fix for a hangover yesterday, and I went into and I had the salted caramel with big chunks of caramel with salt all over it.
Yeah,
and it worked.
Yeah, exactly.
It was really good.
That's kind of how I view it. It's like the Alchemist production with the heavy lyrical content of Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
you wouldn't think that they would work, but they balance each other out.
They balance, and I think that's the magic of it.
Track 4, Look at Me.
Maybe you forget I'm straight.
This is cool already. I like this.
Came through in the clean SS bucket seats with the beam on the tech. Got a thing, Wu-Tang, protect your neck, bitch.
I know that now.
You got that reference.
Yeah.
Take a look at me, bitch. Yeah. Look at me, motherfucker, look at me. And my bitch got a tax check back, she gon' put a real nigga back on this beat. Motherfuck with your herb on a ride in the girl, make a hoe clean off her feet. Tell the bitch what you looking at. Soda with cocaine, I'm cooking that. If that shit ain't locked up, then we took it back. Came through in the Newport speed. Too much coke and make a bitch nose bleed. To the flow seats from the nosebleed, bitch. Yeah.
I like that.
Take a look at me,
The bitch, just like, now I'm done.
Given lots of space.
Lots of space.
Yeah.
In the Newport speed. Too much coke and make a bitch
That fits with this.
to the flow seats from
Yes.
the nosebleed, bitch.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, the nostalgia of what The Alchemist is doing is fucking amazing for me. That was a cool track, man. They opened with the Camaro, which that's what I was saying. Like, came through in a clean SS, right?
Yeah.
And then I just love that he goes through, like he's got I understood the Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah, you
that
got
was
that
fucking
reference.
Great. Yeah, I feel good about it. I feel little wins, right?
Yeah.
When we go through these things and people, before at the beginning you would have to tell me, you go, this
is Protect Your Neck is a Wu-Tang song and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now you get it right away.
I know, so that was pretty cool. And then he goes to the Benz, and then he goes to a Porsche, right?
Yeah, but it's such a cool produced song because there's no like big beat drop that comes in or anything. It just feels like you're floating along the whole time, and I don't know how Freddie Gibbs is able to do it. I mean, there's few rappers that I think could, like, there's a few I could think of at the top of my head that could rap over this, but not many. Like, I think it is really challenging to find where to put your vocals on a sample like that, because there's you got to have a really good internal.
Oh, you have to have that
metronome.
internal clock, man.
Yeah, not an easy beat to rap over, and he just does it flawlessly.
Sorry, where was the break that we both looked at each? To the floor seats from the nosebleeds, bitch. Yeah, and then he does it again with this nice spacing.
Yeah, just giving us lots of time and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not rushing. I'm just taking my time.
Yeah, no, it was a cool track. It's a short one, and it's but it's one of my favorites.
Look at me, it was good, man.
This is an album. I don't know if if you feel it so far, but this came out COVID year, the year of COVID, and I played this a lot in the summer. it has a very. Does it have summery feeling to you?
You know what? Okay, listen, man.
I
I'll tell you.
listened to this at the beach and stuff, and it fit.
What The Alchemist has done for me for the backing tracks is he has brought me back to, and I've never been there, okay, but I know it because I've seen it in movies and shit like that. He has brought me back to 1972, 1973 New York City.
Yeah,
New York City, hot summer, like that. We're just that. You know where we're talking we were talking the other day about Marvin Gaye. We're driving, right?
Yeah, we were listening.
That whole thing that type of music that I grew up on, like listening to, like just the way it's produced, like the 70s radio, like was that right? Like you could really hear that on 70s FM radio.
Yeah, no, I love the sound this album offers, and I listen to it a lot in the summertime. You know, it's one of my, like, I don't play this in the winter, and it's funny how there's albums like that, and it's cool how everybody has a different view. Track number 5, Frank Lucas.
Different feel right off the bat, eh?
Yeah.
Ominous. Oh yeah.
Sold a book on my Boost Mobile, I boost the crime wave. I'm married to this shit, jumped up off the porch, then I jumped the broom. Bunny rabbit gang, we be robbing shit like the romper room. Feds wanna turn the witness, I plead the fifth if been smoking since 13.
I like how he did that. The fifth hit.
I can't hold no grudges, Michael Thomas, bitch, I'm catching blessings. Space ghost, fentanyl, got a gas mask when I make dope. I done seen a lot of OGs catch a table habit trying to taste dope. Against us too young and I'm too legit to quit. I treat this bitch shit like my kinship, but since I set the bridge,
nice.
Keep deal or lay me down. Yeah. SWAT team, my machine gun or grenade me down. Yeah. And if they do
nice shots, I like this. You notice there was a synth right through?
Yes.
And then they pulled it here, so let's see if it re-enters. There. To bring that chaos.
Yeah.
Cocaine, they ain't gonna put me in the nominee. Niggas is my sons, I wish they mamas would've swallowed these, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Rapping ass, nigga. Jeezy used to say, boy, you want rapping ass, nigga.
Bury me with ratchets. Let the feds tell it. Apparently I'm active. Gucci hoodie smell like kerosene and ashes. The Yankees on a pennant run. You needed soldiers. I heard you rented some. Telling war stories and you ain't been in none. It was either law school or dog food. If I was making y'all moves, we all lose. Make these
Fuck
sucker
like
niggas pay.
that.
Those was
shots.
already.
Yeah.
You gon' need more guns and lucky horseshoes. 2 whips, 1 a coupe that's too small to drive. 2-car garage, 2 broad massage. They say hustling.
Somebody
like
said I
a
talk about
disease.
snares
I'ma
too
die
much,
with
but
the
this one I want to say that's a fucking great snare drum.
It is, yeah.
Cut the pie in the 6s. The butcher coming, nigga.
What is that? That sounds a little bit gassy. Listen.
Yeah, someone's farting in the studio.
That was great production. Great production, man. I love this. I'm going to say it again. The steady synth going through there causes
shots.
so much chaos, and then they pull the synth out and they go with those shots.
Yeah, it's really cool, dynamic, and
Yes.
yeah, both of them rap their asses off on that track.
Yes.
That's one that if I'm at the beach listening to this record,
Yeah.
I may hit skip just because
Yeah.
it's not that beach vibe that
I was just going to say this was the irregular one. This was the
Yeah, this went a little darker, but it still was some like abstract instrumentation. You know, it wasn't like anything too basic. It was The Alchemist was really kind of doing some cool shit, like you said, with the shots and the synth and different things, and the drums are great.
Yeah.
I know you talk about snares a lot, but that snare was a fucking great snare.
I just want to make a point on that because somebody wrote on Patreon or somewhere that said that you fucking stop talking about snares. If I stop talking about snares, then I'm not passionate about the music because there's the importance of the snare. And I'll tell you what, if in this song, if it was a fucking light,
a boring snare,
if it was just a snap,
yeah.
It wouldn't have that fucking boom that Benny the Butcher was doing.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It was a hard...
It's an important part. Like, every piece of this instrumental was constructed to be the way it is. So they fit on it. You know, The Alchemist, it's a collab project. So it's... I think, you know, that snare was chosen for a reason.
Yeah, I've seen many memes of producers and videos of like fucking guys scrolling through thousands of snares
to find one, but there's a reason why.
There's a reason why. You just don't throw a snare in. So if you're making a track and you want it to fucking do this or be light in certain spots, then you got to construct that snare. I mean, in the old days, guys they would literally try 10 snares.
Things, yeah.
We're going to go with the aluminum one. We'll do with a steel one. We're going to do a wood one, a deep 10-inch, 12-inch.
Yeah, they weren't using DAWs, right? So they had to actually go grab snares.
Let's put a mic up, 258s here,
put
an
a
AKG.
towel on it or something.
Yeah.
Let's do whatever we can.
Yeah. Nowadays, they're putting a cymbal on it, which is fucking really cool,
right?
Yeah,
we saw at a show recently. And we were just talking about this not too long ago, but Kanye, when he produced Spaceship with his hi-hats and how he changed it 3 different times throughout the verse to keep the people engaged. And those were all conscious decisions, you know.
Otherwise, he would have just went Spaceship.
Same snare the whole time.
But I think that's thinking, man. That's the shit that can get your ear going, and you don't pick it up maybe, but it's you do, but you don't, but you do.
Yeah.
Right?
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Next track. Track number 6 is titled "Something to Rap About," and this is a fun track because it kind of teases a little bit of what was to come the year later with Tyler's record, "Call Me If You Get Lost." Which we just did the estate sale,
which was fantastic.
Fantastic. Track number 6, "Something to Rap About." I'll play it from the end of.
I like that you're doing this because now I'm really listening to this. Look at maybe the water. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
that was a really good one, man.
Bitch, nigga, just ate, drinking, fuck nigga. Hey, yo, scamming niggas maxing out, ratchet bitches acting out. God made me sell crack, so I had something to rap about. So when Christmas exchanging gifts, she don't like your bitch could punch out. Niggas be changing shit.
Look at that. What was that? Swell.
Part of the sample, I think.
93 and see the old me. Record labels down me 40,000 on my first advance. Fucked up on my taxes, IRS got me on payment plans. Crime fucking pays, but once you paid, you gotta pay the man.
You know what's weird? This makes me think of like fucking Switzerland and a yacht.
Yeah, exactly.
This is fucking great.
Yeah.
Really great, man. Look at that.
Yo, Nell is in the coffin. Freddie sent me this shit. This sound like the boat I haven't bought yet. We look like polo ads, but skin is darkened. I gotta move cautious, cause niggas
great
malicious.
line.
They come from the trenches. I used to be a goblin under them bridges. Now I'm a businessman. I started getting moolah
emphasizing it,
I got bigger hands. I hold them if I got too much on me. I know my niggas can. I keep my circle tight like tops. Jiggers up, you jealous dog. My afro long, I pick it out like cotton on some
fucking
basic
great.
shit is off. We ain't adjacent. I'm lemonade sipping slow. Jumping in the water off that boat I haven't bought yet.
That's great, Tyler, man. Whoa. Fuck, I like him.
I like talking about the boat he hasn't bought yet.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, a year later, he's talking about his boat. Fucking the whole album.
That's, man, we're back to that, eh?
Yeah.
Thing. Because he died from alcohol, you're not afraid.
Ain't good what you die.
That was really cool, man.
Sweet track.
I told that from the water at the beginning.
Yeah, from the last track.
From the interlude, that water coming in there, and then you telling me it's going to be Tyler, and then right away it's talking about boats, water. I mean, some really cool lines.
Some great Tyler lines on there too.
You know what I want to hear though? At the end, at the outro, he says, "I meant to say Mykonos," and then in here, then it's like one take. Let me hear that. I meant to say Mykonos. Ha ha ha. And he laughs at it, which is fucking great because I love it. If he meant to make a mistake or whatever, he's fucking cool. Just
he's cool. Yeah, no, it's such a cool track. I love the Alchemist's sample flip there. With
beautiful.
I don't know what song he pulled it from, but I did check it out at one point.
Yeah.
And he just took a little, couple snippets of it and turned it into this masterpiece of an instrumental that Freddie and Tyler just fit so well on.
So good together. It's so refreshing to hear Tyler come in there. Like, You know what I mean? It's like
they did a cool. The Alchemist did a really cool transition to get Tyler. Like it wasn't like he just came in right after. Like he did. There
was a chunk of space. Yeah,
like EQ.
Yeah.
Muffled it down.
Yeah,
and then there was a little bit of some strings. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah,
and then it tuned back up, and then you started to hear things clear out, and then Tyler.
That's when he comes in. Yeah.
Track number 7, Baby Shit.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever gave me shit. I had to take this shit, go get your paper, bitch. Rabbit potty training every morning, ho, I'm cooking dope and cleaning baby shit. Got a pocket full of dead slave masters. Get that white and I beat it up like a mic. Jump a broke man, a nigga can't be like Mike. Shed a dick man, a bitch gotta sacrifice. Diamonds in my shit look like some flashing light. Do a whole like 20 hours just to have a threesome with my new Australia bitch. Sachi bro, dripping like a nigga got a cape, but I can never save a bitch. 40 millimeter on the timepiece. Take a whole bunch and get my motion drunk. She give me stoppy toppy on the side seat.
Right, I know what sloppy toppy is.
Of a bitch I used to fuck when I was broke, and now my 750 got my side seats. Can y'all fuck a rich nigga white? Doja Cat let me be from the bike. I'll be right back. Yeah, ain't nobody ever gave me shit. I had to take this shit, go get your paper, bitch. See niggas suck a baby dick. Yeah.
I love it. Great sounds in here, man.
Yeah, the Alchemist is something special, man.
You know why I love to sell a ton of drugs in Harlem, Bumpy? Makes me happy. Makes my heart sing.
That's a fucking heavy line, man. Is that from...
I don't know what that's from.
Godfather.
Oh, is it from Godfather?
Godfather of Harlem. Very dark line. Holy shit, man. I was like...
But cool track with the production. Another one that's like, it's a little different than what we just heard with Something to Rap About, production style, but it still fits on the album because The Alchemist is able to kind of balance elements from, all the tracks. They all have some cohesiveness somehow.
I gotta agree because there's nothing that when you've played so far that you go, whoa, that's not.
This is too different.
This is too different. Yeah,
too out of
out of character of the album. Yeah,
which I think is a fantastic part of this record. Is just how you can listen to it front to back without feeling kind of like you're jumping all over the place.
Yeah,
even though you kind of are. Track 8, Babies and Fools.
Yeah. Can't try. Never been. Yeah. Real nigga, what's up? My first love was football from playing that Madden shit. I might die twice if I look down and see my mama in tears. I gave her, but I ain't gonna never die. Bitch, I can never, what's up? The nigga can't swim, but I fucked her friend by the pool. But she was too a pussy, I never needed that bitch. She cussed me out in long ass text, but I ain't reading them shits. She wanted but you can never have.
Really cool way to put the sample as the chorus.
It's great.
I had to take a step back, I gave him. Nigga, I gave the street. I'm falling back.
Look, my first love was writing verses and rapping bars. Hospital bed, bullet in my neck and a fractured jaw. Call it crazy, but I always knew I bounced back this hard. Okay, these streets.
Great sample, eh?
Yeah.
I'm on tour, I'm on the road, just hustling and shit. Plus my oldest son is failing math, that shit ain't adding up. I guess I ain't around being a dad enough. I owe my kids.
Like that, fit there.
Right there, yeah. Timing, right?
For the mob, I rep my niggas every verse that I rap. Violate the shots, disperse face slack. I gave my hood. I gave my whole hood.
Ah, it's so fucking great, eh?
Great sample. Pause it there.
Babies and Fools. You know what? Those two.
Great chemistry.
Great chemistry. Great chemistry. And the music and their lines went well together.
Yeah, and I love anytime an artist, puts the sample into the chorus, but like has almost like a response, like they'll say something and then the sample responds for them, is such a cool thing to do.
Yeah, like seeing the babies.
Yeah.
Seeing his kids, like I think that was it, right?
Yeah, and then it goes to all I need.
Yeah.
They did it many times, but one of my favorites off the record for sure. The chemistry between the two of them is great, and The Alchemist, man, he's incredible.
Oh, that's fantastic, man.
I knew you would like his production style. So I'm glad you are enjoying it so far. Because it's, I don't know, I feel like it's up your wheelhouse. Like this is stuff that you would like those 70s samples and but then not just having them there, like really tweaking with them and playing around with them and doing fun stuff, and then the transitions at the end of the songs are really cool.
It's crazy. We've been on this a bit of a train here, right? Of samples, right? With
we just did Daft Punk.
Yeah, and then Face to Face and then Peggy and then the Hose, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, lots of stuff with the heavy sampling and
that I think that's so cool, because once you get immersed into it and you're really listening to it a lot, you start understanding how much effort it takes, but you also start to hear where parts, right? Because if you're listening to it just open and you're walking around the house and you're not having the cans on, you don't really hear how those parts or how they're
mix,
cutting
it
all,
fit into each other.
So that was Alchemist, man. I gotta check out Alchemist by like what more projects, man.
For sure. Yeah, he's worked with lots of artists. I think you would like some of his other work. We'll go to track number 9.
Fucking Jazz Ibanez through this whole thing.
Like every night I dream a nigga trying to murder me. Visions of my love was dialing 911 emergency. Dumb high, Marty McFly. Put down the crack, bet on myself like I went back to the future with a rap almanac. Got powder on my table, the label call for they offer back. He lost and set me back, man. I'm literally selling dope to rap. How can a nigga cope with that? Man, my uncle died off of overdose. Put a pistol to my head, I was way too scared, drunk off emotion. I'm drinking and taking these drugs cause I can't numb the pain with smoking. A skinny black nigga, rich off rap. My nigga baby mama fiend, can't keep his bitch off smack. She called the police, now he doing 7 years for a sec. I pray Allah protect my soul, nigga. Lord give me the strength to ignore the things I can't control, nigga. Cause I was living by the code, nigga.
Lyrically, pretty dark track.
Very dark track. But I'm gonna give him full out fucking kudos right now, because I cannot concentrate with that jazz guitar in the background. Hey, it's all over.
Yeah.
That was dark. Yeah,
it was a very dark track lyrically, talking about his uncle.
Yeah.
The creepy, the jazz makes it kind of creepy in a way.
It is. And there's that part there right at the beginning when he's going through the verse, when it's going, I'm really concentrating on his flow, and then it's going, and for me, all I picture is Freddie in the studio, right? And he's laying down his tracks with his headphones on, and there's some fucking guy there tuning, and it's like, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to do my flow. No. But he was like so on it that he was
really
just like
impressive how he's able to rap over, something, like that. I mean, there's a few, who's the other artist that I think we've seen MF Doom do some stuff on when we listen to Mad Villainy.
Yeah.
You were like, I can't concentrate on the two things at once.
No.
Danny Brown as well. So Danny Brown, we did Atrocity exhibition, and there was, I think it was what track was it? Lost. I think Lost. And it was.
I would have been lost.
You were lost. You said that. At
the end.
Like I was lost because the sample was so weird.
Yeah.
But he was going over it, and it just sounded like two things going on at once.
Yeah.
And you couldn't. I wonder if if that's something that you can get used to over time. Because for me, first listen, I loved it. I got it. I look at a track like Lost by Danny Brown. It is confusing, but it doesn't change. Like it's hypnotic, and then the sample stays the same for the whole 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like once you get it,
you're in the groove.
In the groove. You don't have to worry about it doing something weird and then going off time and then something else. So I think that's like one of these ones. Like to me, I've listened to it, a few times. It wasn't hard for me to, listen to it and catch all the lyrics and hear it worked well for me. But I think that's the track for you that might be like you need to go back a few times to.
And you know what, this is coming from a fucking guy who can't rap at all. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, when I hear somebody doing stuff like that, it's off time and their flow is so good, and it's just like it's really impressive to me, because I'm gonna tell you a little secret here, but I've tried doing some shit in the bedroom there, right? in the studio.
Studio, yes.
Yeah. No, but see, my flow is like just typical, just like, you know, fucking garbage, right?
Yeah.
But so it's really impressive to hear when somebody can do that and then have something in their ear totally off time and be able to go and do it. But again, these guys are fucking pros.
Exactly.
They're professionals. They're able to do it. That's why it's the highest kudos to them, right?
Track number 10, All Glass.
Yeah. Stepping on that shit, sliding on that shit. Yeah. Money in the church pot. Your nephew worked for me, got bundles in his church socks. That's why Chapo dug the tunnel and smoked all the workers. Now I'm your whole Rengeki, yo. My coca do the Tina Turner, Kyrie Irving. My nuts drop. First I got money and then the power. Bitch, I'm in this shit like Burberry shirts and baby showers. Yeezy's on, but I ain't never seen a Sunday service. Ate dinner with some Afghani gangsters and made a purchase.
I love that they're using church organ and they've referenced the church a couple times, eh?
Respect the nigga mine. Treat a hoe like Andre 3000, ain't fuck with Carolina. Ball till I fall, never pass the ball with my ball ass. Aaron Hall fucking these hoes, don't need no hall pass. Straight drop, dried on the table, and it was all glass.
Okay.
Okay, there's lots to unpack there. Yeah, lots. I love the church. Like I said, I love the church organ. I'm like, he's talking about church, and then
you hear that organ.
Then you hear the church organ come in, right? But pretty hard again, man. Like talking about this.
It's lyrically heavy. The record's not all just kind of fun in terms of lyrical content. I mean, there's some tracks that are, you know, you listen to like the Tyler verse and you can be like, oh, this is, you know, it's a fun little verse.
Yeah.
Whereas there's other ones that are, you know, they're not like that. They're pretty dark.
Yeah, there's elements of this that in the lyrical content to totally remind me of Daytona, right?
Yeah, a little bit like Pusha T stuff.
Yeah, the Pusha T, the cocaine, and really pushing the coke. But his nuts dropped, right? First I got the money and then the power. So I'm wondering if his nuts dropped is like he means he started when he was young.
Yeah, I think that's what he's referencing too. Yeah,
because I remember when my nuts dropped. Now I'm like way older. My nuts are fucking really dropping.
Yeah.
They keep dropping, man. I'm gonna be stepping on them in about a week. It's gonna be horrible.
Yeah, once the summer hits, they're just fucking boom. You can't wear shorts in videos.
Oh, I can't. It's over now.
Yeah, they'll just bling.
Yeah. like with that sound.
Yeah.
Bling. My nuts.
But okay, I'll say my opinion.
Okay.
What a cool fucking project, and what do you think?
I think it's you know what? I'm so glad we got to this, and I'm so glad that it wasn't, I was thinking it was all going to be like about fucking pasta sauces, right?
Yeah.
I honestly did. I thought when it was Alfredo, I didn't think of the two. I didn't know
their names.
I didn't
put them two together.
I didn't put it. Yeah, I was just like fucking. I'm hungry.
You thought it was gonna be food references.
Yeah.
No, but the way that The Alchemist uses samples on this, and the features chosen, I think were perfect.
Very, very well balanced. Even when he came away from those 70s-esque feeling things, those other songs did not feel out of context, which I think was really, really cool, right?
Yes.
Because there's not one that you went, oh, this shouldn't be. This could be. You could play this 1 to 10.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, exactly. And it feels like a cohesive record. There's no standout track that, you know, kind of you feel doesn't fit on there. That's why I was like, I loved this record when I just kept replaying it during COVID as it came out. And there's a few records from that time that I really enjoyed, but this is one of them that I would just put on loop, and it was just it was just like really enjoyable. I mean, there's not one bad song on here, and not one bad verse or anything.
No, I want to say though that I think I'm going to listen to this one just like 1 to 10 because we did catch you did your best to do the transitions in there, but I think the transitions I really need to listen to from 1 to 10.
No, I think it'd be a crime if you didn't go back and listen on your own and you know, with headphones by yourself, let them go through, because they're built and constructed that way.
And that's really cool, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I had fun today.
I had a blast today,
and I hope you guys enjoyed. I figured this would be a fun place to start with Freddie Gibbs. I know we could have done Pinata as well. They're both like great starting points, but I wanted to go with this one because it's a little shorter and it's, you know, one that we can digest pretty easily. And
Yeah, I think so. It was perfect. It was good. Speaking of digest,
Alfredo.
God, man, you thought of that for a while, didn't you?
I did. Anyway, let us know how you feel about this record. Is it still in your rotation? I know it's been a couple of years now since it's been released, but it's still in my rotation, which is why we're doing it, or we did it today. So let us know about that. And
you know what? Can I say something?
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to say in the comments, could you let me know what kind of feeling you get from those 70s style Alchemist beats? Like, what kind do you have? What does it emote? Like, take Freddie out of the way, and what? Because I'm curious, what that
does it bring? Like a calmness to you? Does it bring?
Like what kind of feeling does that bring? Because I'm always really curious on what kind of feelings the backing tracks bring to somebody, right? And I think because I think they did such a good job on keeping the backing tracks and then Freddie's lyrics over top was such a good thing.
Anyway, we'll see you guys soon with some more records. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Peace.